Permit me make this clear to you. Purpose is not passion. Any transaction that a man has with God must be spiritual, because God is spirit. He cannot function with man in a fleshly way. He cannot function with man in a soulish way. So the only way, or the only channel between God and man, is spiritual. So when we are talking about purpose, we are talking about a spiritual thing that has been given to you by God, not by yourself. So anything that has not been bedded by God, anything that has not come to you by God, it is not purpose. Because purpose first gives you a name. It places a tag on you. It gives you an identity that you belong to an authority and a royal priesthood. You belong to a family of God. So whatever thing that it is not given to you by God, it is not purpose. The Bible says in Jeremiah that before I knew you, before you were born, I knew you and I predestinated you. That means there was a prophecy that was said over us before we even existed, meaning our identities lived before we could even live. So if your identity lived before you lived, that means there is someone who has that identity that you need, and only to God. So purpose is bedded only in the place of prayer. It's bedded only from God. So if anything that is out of God that you find or you get that is out from God cannot or is not related to your purpose, go to God, ask God, what exactly do you want me to do? First, understand that purpose is solution. Purpose is a solution to a particular problem. It is not you trying to bring out or becoming a figure. It's not like you trying to have a name for yourself, placing yourself in a platform or having fame and whatever. Purpose helps to give you an identity and places a seal on you that you have been called for a particular assignment. You have been called for a particular duty. Don't mistake your passions for purpose. A lot of us have run with our passions for a very, very long time, but it is high time for you to come back and ask God, what is your purpose exactly? You need to find your purpose. Your passion, your skill, your talent cannot give you the name that God has given you. There was a prophecy that lived before you even existed. So find that prophecy and live in it. Find that prophecy and live in it. Whatever thing you're going with now is not you, till God himself gives you purpose.